Atlanta's sort of the poster child for pedestrian bicycle problems because Atlanta was built during the era when the car was king, and it was built for the car. And people felt like they could just keep going further and further away from downtown and getting their own little acre of land because they could always get in their car and drive there, where they didn't have to worry about being a pedestrian or a cyclist to get to work or get to school.
People drive into the city in the morning, drive home at night, pull into their driveway, and they're in their house for the rest of the time. And as a result, Atlanta is car dependent. And we know that car dependency is associated with lower rates of walking and, as a consequence, lower rates of physical activity, and by implication, higher disease rates.
The BeltLine vision is to utilize a loop of 22 miles of historic railway corridor to create transit and trails and parks and green space.
It's arguably the most ambitious and comprehensive urban redevelopment project in the country right now.
We're not just building transit loops. We're not just building parks and green space. We're not just building trails. We're not just doing economic development. We are doing it all at one time.
BeltLine's going to change the character of the city and hopefully restore the walkability of the city to what it was 40 or 50 years ago.
The project is designed to connect not only destinations, but areas for recreation like bicycling and walking. And so it is an example in a way of trying to retrofit, which is currently a very unwalkable metropolitan area, into one that is more physical activity friendly.
This is a Tanner Creek Park. It's the Atlanta Memorial Trail, which goes through a Civil War battlefield. And it's one of the BeltLine spur trails that will be part of the 33-mile trail network for the BeltLine trail system. And eventually this trail will continue all the way around the city, connecting other parks and other neighborhoods along the way. The corridor is about 22 miles around. There's different sections that are wooded, industrial, raised, lowered, swampy, dry. It's pretty neat.
Prior to, say, the 1950s, where every neighborhood had a sidewalk, we didn't have some of the health issues that we have today. And so our built environment has had a significant impact on our waistlines and our heart rates and things like that. And so by building connected neighborhoods with complete streets that talk about moving people, not just cars, and by building park space where people can become active, people will actually do it.
It's a comprehensive project, so we are looking at our community and we're looking at it holistically. We are creating built environments that's conducive to creating healthier individuals, creating healthy cities, getting rid of the smog from all the cars on the street. That's what we're doing with the BeltLine. This park is one of our larger parks that we are building along the BeltLine.
When we started on this park, these collections of properties were nothing more than asphalt parking lots, abandoned warehouses, scrap metal yards, and we were able to assemble those into one fairly large piece of land that is now spurring redevelopment.
That's going to be beautiful.
And you're going to be able to walk on the BeltLine to this park, not crossing any streets. So safety, commuting, biking, rollerblading, walking, it's all going to become a reality as the BeltLine corridor moves forward and this park moves forward together.